Still on justice for Mohbad. So there is this guy called King White. He put on white and does this kind of spiritual fortification, kind of thing. He said he's a member of Oduduwa People's Congress, OPC, and he has been a kind of shadow behind Mohbad's mother and Adura. And a lot of people have wondered. We thought he was doing this to protect Adura from those that bite Mohbad. But then we realized that this dude had some interest with Cynthia. And it seems he was projected, he was put in there to make sure that they continue in their wilderness, continue doing evil, continue doing wickedness. Recall that we had this press conference and he came alongside one other guy that looked so ras. They call that one Koni, something like that. He was also there. Now, this particular guy, he has become a major distraction and certain actions had to be taken. In fact, Mohbad's mother came out screaming, please, oh. So they made it appear as if OPC is behind this terrible debacle. But then, hold on a second. Yomi Fabi had to go meet the head of OPC faction that this dude claimed he belongs to. And they issued a disclaimer. From what we heard, this guy was invited to appear. In fact, he was at the police station. When he realized that he was going to be locked up and arrested, he forgot his phone, escaped for his dear life. From what we have heard, he has been at large. He's at large right now. He's nowhere to be found. He has gone underground. These are the people who are protecting what should not be protected, guiding what should not be protected, covering what should not be protected, covering the truth from opening to the public. The pretense is we are hiding Adura from the wicked eyes, whereas they are holding on to Adura, holding on to Mohbad's mother, so as to make sure that they stay in line, like a kind of handler. That's what this guy has been doing for a while. But now his arms have been cut off. And as it is right now, the guy can no longer do what he used to do. And gradually, but swiftly, we are arriving in that place that we want to be. So I want you to find out some few details of what happened to this guy and the journey so far as per justice for Mohbad and what we have on our hands right now. It's a good progress, I would say, because if you have these wicked people kind of covering up the truth and you don't cut them off, we might never arrive where we want to arrive. Let's get right into it. Do not forget to like and share. Tap on the subscribe button.
Hotel, disregard people, guests in the hotel, disregard even the media houses to do all those nonsense. So I want content. I want where you actually went, you came after them, and you want to threaten their life. To Andrew, a lot drota. Effect panic. To my daddy, my shibako, kotogi wabe. You join your wabokwe. Oti she o ni shiru e mo laye. Timati come out jẹ́ pé mo belong to human rights organization. Wa ko yan do de mi ta. Wa ro ko because oti wo ko oti ma lórúkọ OPC. It's quite unfortunate they never sent you. That organization would never, they don't do that. Or to get a con OPC. Oh, get
okay. Next person, near Fana.
Guys, please. Am I Daruko OPC Pelu, that individual? The OPC did not even give him any backing. They are not supporting any Mama Mohbad Kokon. Gani Adams. They are not aware. They didn't send him. That organization would never use their name to do such act of shame and antisocial behavior. They will never. So please take it out of your mind, your heart, your mouth. That guy does not, whatever nonsense he has been doing, that is not representing those. No reasonable organization will go and disrupt a human rights organization feat. They would never do that. Kẹ́mi wá kó jẹ́ pé olú ẹ̀ ò ní àkúrí tí wọ́n tọ́ mi dáadáa ká competition lọ sáwọn serious embassies ká wá dá orúkọ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ gòkè. These are the people that are the leaders of the organization tó ràn káwọn ẹlẹ́ni wá dé embassy kọ́ máa flag wọn láwọn tó ń pọ́nrú àwa lé tàmádọ́dọ̀ wọn wá fún wa ní jíjẹ wá fún wa ní mímu wá tún fún wa lówó ká wá fìbínú ṣe ká rò pé àwọn ọlọ́run ọlọ́ba yẹn kan kéèyàn ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ gbà àwọn tó yẹ pé agbára kékeré díẹ̀ lọ́mọ ní báyìí ó kọ̀ lọ́ wọn fún ẹ ó búra wọn kọ́ ẹ bó ṣe máa bọ Ògún ó ti mọ kòlòkòlò láìsí ó ti rò pé ó ti ní gbogbo agbára tó bá mọ ohun tó ń pè láyé ó má bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí ohun tó ń pè láyé láìpẹ́ yìí wàá rí pé bó ṣe rí pẹlẹbẹ yẹn white tó ń wọ wàá rí pé ó máa padà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ black because I've been there today and they said they didn't send you and it's quite sad so láti mọ̀ máa mọ̀ lára kò sí OPC member kankan tó máa dẹ́ ẹ lóhùn they will never answer you again o ti kọjá ìyá rẹ̀ pátápátá ìta bá ti rí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tó bá ti kò tiẹ̀ sí náà kò ṣe wíwáyé náà lè dẹ́mọ fún ẹ mo kàn ní sùúrù ni irú ẹ̀yìn onídọ̀tí terrible set of people bẹ̀rù tó ṣáájú àwọn tó ń tẹ̀ka dárúkọ ẹ̀ gan ó ń gbọ̀n ó kàmú ó pé kí o ṣe kókó lè wákùrọ̀ ayé lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ́yàbọ̀ you're doing that nonsense in my own press conference tí gbogbo ayé ń wò níbi tí àwọn ẹlẹ́ni guest foreign guest tourist expatriate tó wà níbẹ̀ tó sùn you are even threatening and tún dúró síwájú tabẹ̀ ṣé guest wo ló máa fẹ́ wọlé àbí tó fẹ́ bọ́ta tó ní bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn tí oníwò pé these people they will cause havoc they want to kill somebody who do they want to kill who do they want to do this láì mọ̀ pé you are just an uncouth reckless individual. Let's have the next.
Yomi, honestly, I'm good. Honestly, you are really doing a great job.
Thank you.
A very fantastic job. And out of thousands they're shouting for this, for shouting for justice. And out of nowhere, they picked you, which is a miracle. And please, I will just applaud to you to keep on doing the good job. But I just have one question that I don't know. Maybe you can answer it for me, please. I want you to answer the question for me. You know, at the beginning of this justice, they declare, what is his name? That is friend, wanted, without fact, they don't have any fact against him. I mean, Prime Boy. They declare him wanted. Then, and if you look at it now, they invited Wunmi. She didn't show up. And I was wondering why till now they haven't declared the girl wanted. Because we all see that it's all glaring, except we don't want to say the facts. It's all glaring that this lady is totally involved in this issue. Is totally involved. If you look at the video, if you look at the content of the message they sent to you. So I don't know why the police are still what they are waiting for. Why they are not declaring the girl wanted. Please, can you just, put more light into that, please? Thank you, sir.
It's a two-way thing. I got to think. It's a two-way thing. When police declare you wanted, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have committed a crime. It means that they've exhausted all means, or there is a serious case of emergency. And the best way is to quickly scream out so that anywhere anybody find you, they can know you are a serious person of interest. And some cases, if police invite you first, that is the first honor, your fundamental right. If it is a petition, they are duty bound to invite you and not come and arrest you. They will invite you, please come. We need you for questioning. They will not tell you who wrote the petition, what the petition is all about, nothing. They just tell you, please the commissioner of police wants to see you, the DPO wants to see you, the area commander wants to see you, the AIG wants to see you, the IG wants to see you, because none of them will invite you without the express approval of that petition from the head of that command or section. Do you understand? So when they invite you, they will say, come, bring you down, and then you come. But when you now begin to run, I don't want to come, I don't want to come. If police, they look at do you understand? They might choose to say, okay, let's go and get a warrant of arrest. We need this person compulsorily. There are some people when they invite you and they know that that invitation alone has solved the problem. Immediately you see an invitation, even if you want to commit that crime or you want to do what they want to investigate you on, because you've got an invitation, you might have withdrawn or you have changed, or like, what I want to love for Mr. Man, or when you got an invitation and you remove your stuff from the road, they will ask the person, we've invited him, he's not kidding, but does she still have the load? They say, okay, good. No problem, leave him. Let's be watching. If you return it there, then we'll come and arrest, because that is now a crime ongoing. So sometimes we must solve it. But in this lady's case, the foundation does not have resources, and we just have to be looking. Hopefully that I've told the police that I will continue to scream in Mama Wabi. So I will address it here, and that's the honest truth. And nobody is helping us with the house address, and it's because what she's needed for until Taba she ain't get to me. So I will just tell you, it's safe to be looking. I don't want you to push me to so don't worry. When it is necessary, do you understand?
Thank you very much. I get you. That's my question. Thank you.
The question láti answer. You can ask her to go down there, or she tell us where she is. Take it up from there. But when
All right.
it gets
Thank
to
you.
that stage of declaring her wanted, they will. They are still looking at her. Maybe she will come. So we would have to keep up the pressure until she finds the dignity to say, let me go and honor this invitation. I don't think I've done anything. You understand? So that's just what I would say. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
But anyway, there's this adage that says you can't give what you don't have. So this is who you are. You have the energy, you have the strength to do it. So that is why you're giving it out. Me for sure, I know you're not doing it for money. I know it's your calling. It's your calling. They should become pastors, they should become reverend, but this is your calling. I've met you one-on-one severally before this justice for Mohbad, and God will continue to crown your efforts by his grace. We are strongly behind you. In fact, our lẹ́yìn and it's everywhere. Ó kàn máa ń wípé gbogbo ìrìn tẹ́ ẹ̀ rìn yìí ìdí yóò jò náà. Ọ̀sán yìí tí à ń wò yìí náà ìdí yẹn ṣì ń lọ wájú. Ó lágbára. It is well, sir. We are busy. In fact, we are surrounding you, so everybody is just stand by. Just keep on, sir. May the good Lord bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We're going to be pursuing every angle. All angles will be touched that will get Mohbad justice. Trust me, the injustice meted against him will mean that we're going to be fighting for his justice thoroughly. So let's have the next person, please. Let's go on a musical break before the next person. It looks like Mohbad just fight last week, last 2 weeks. And that is the beauty and the power of the public. I have been saying it. The police, they've got power. The governor has got power. The president have got power. The army, they've got power. But none of them can equal or equate the power of the public, especially when the public are using or pushing their power in the right direction. Nobody can defeat the public or economy. You cannot be a leader in the country and defeat your country. Kò sí mi fẹ́ wọ́n lágbára tó ìlú ló máa ń kò sẹ́ni tó lè borí ìlú ẹ̀. You cannot. So, ladies and gentlemen, spread falsehood, trying to spread fear and lies, defamation. They don't belong in your league. Don't go low with them. Focus on the cause of justice, knowing fully well that you know how, things like this go. And the fact that your support, my support, your cooperation and your optimism is the only way we can get justice. And then we can get closure in this Mohbad case. And we'll get justice for him and get it the right way. So don't forget, all funds that we will need to have a good and beautiful outing, and the crowd that will come, that will make it a beautiful place and a beautiful outing. God will make a way for us, because we have nobody, we have nothing against anybody. We just want to do what is right and play our part in our country and support our fellow citizen, fellow Nigerian, whether dead or alive. Alienable civic social responsibility.
It is obvious that that guy was stationed. He definitely was stationed. He could not have just jumped into it unless he was thinking, I'm going to make money off this thing. I mean, come on. Come on. What was he thinking? What was he thinking that he's going to achieve coming around and acting so insolent? He came to the gathering, and the way he acted, it is unbelievable. He kept screaming and he started sharing some nonsensical pamphlet or whatever it is. He claimed that the case is in court, and why is Yomi Fabiyi creating a nuisance of himself, and blah blah blah. There's nothing that didn't come out of that dude. There is nothing that didn't come out of his mouth. He said a lot of things that I was sort of like wondering who sent him. Is there something that we don't know? Is there something that we don't know that is going on this justice for Mohbad? Are there certain people that have paid certain people to kind of keep certain things? And I'm kind of wondering, what is this thing? What can Mohbad ever be involved in that is so big that they don't want people to know? I mean, we know how reckless people can be in our society. We know what politicians do, and they do it publicly. You see police officers on the streets, on the roads, and terrible things that they do glaringly, not something that is done secretly. So what can this be? I was thinking, how connected can Mohbad be? No, nothing. What can it be? But I realized that certain people inserted themselves into this journey of justice for Mohbad for personal gain. Is it that dude infiltrated so as to get something for himself? That's what I believe. He infiltrated it so as to get something for himself. Maybe certain people said, you know what, go and just stand and monitor that guy. Don't make him talk. Don't let him say nothing. Let us keep his mouth shut. Because I'm wondering, they said that they are protecting Adura. And I'm wondering, protecting Adura for what? Why? Okay, if there is any threat to Adura's life, how then can Adura be with and around those that bite him? How? Like, make it make sense. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. How can he be with those that bite him? He's not escaping from them. They only brought him in to kind of monitor. That's what I believe. To monitor and to kind of do some kind of damage control. What else? It's about the money. It is about the money. Mohbad cried, according to his father, because of what he has, and which is not even enough. It's not even, but you know, they ended up saying, don't worry, what is available is enough for us to share. So don't worry about it. Just stay calm, stay put, and let's resolve these things amicably. Like, how can someone's son pass away and some people are saying, come, let's share his money, as if the child is not for the father? And this so-called King Rubbish, King whatever, he has been rubbished. You heard what Yomi Fabi said. Like, you are inconsequential. You are inconsequential. If you try to insert yourself again, you will be dealt with accordingly. You'll be dealt with, you'll be given the measure of what you are trying to put out to justice seekers. It cannot be business as usual anymore. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be business as usual. You guys have to arrange yourself and reposition yourselves. You can't go around messing up what millions of people, thousands of people are working towards. Who knows who sent them? Who knows who is sending them to do these things? You know, there was a time they said, oh, it's Oba Legushi that sent them. We don't know. These are allegations. We don't know. But what we know for sure is that whoever inserts himself or herself to block justice for Mohbad will be dealt with. That is what we know. Whoever, they will be dealt with. I'm glad that Yomi Fabi took steps, and the steps he took is to make sure that should there be a need for that guy to be brought to book, it will be done ASAP. He has gone to their boss, that's Gani Adams. He has gone there to report him because there is going to be a gathering, and there's a possibility that in that gathering, he might want to kind of send some talks. So they have already positioned him now. They've issued disclaimer, and it is clear. If you try anything, you will collect.